Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Let's take a moment to really understand what this means. It's the relentless cycle of waiting for your next payday, just to cover your living expenses, with no money left over for savings or emergencies. Picture this: you're constantly on edge, worrying about unexpected expenses, counting the days until your next paycheck, and feeling like you're running on a financial treadmill, never making any real progress. This lifestyle is more than just inconvenient. It's stressful, it's exhausting, and it can feel utterly hopeless. You might find yourself asking, "How did I end up here?" Or, "Why can't I seem to get ahead?" The reality is, you're not alone. Millions of people are caught in this cycle, struggling to break free. Living paycheck to paycheck is like being trapped in a maze with no clear path out. You're not sure where to turn, and every decision feels like it could lead to a dead end. It's a constant juggling act, balancing your bills, your rent or mortgage, groceries, and other necessities, all while trying to avoid overdraft fees and late payment penalties. But here's the thing: it doesn't have to be this way. It's not a life sentence. This cycle, as daunting as it may seem, can be broken. And the first step toward breaking it is to understand it, to recognize the patterns and behaviors that keep you stuck in this loop. It's about gaining financial literacy, understanding where your money is going, and making informed choices about how to spend and save it. The journey toward financial freedom is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about making small, consistent changes over time, and it starts with acknowledging the problem and committing to a solution. This struggle is real, but so is the possibility of overcoming it. It's about reclaiming control over your finances and building a future that isn't dictated by your next payday. Breaking free from this cycle is possible, and we're going to explore how. So buckle up, and let's embark on this journey together. To stop living paycheck to paycheck, the first step is understanding your finances. Let's start with a simple analogy. Imagine your finances as a big, beautiful lake. Your income is the river flowing into it, and your expenses are the streams flowing out. If more water is flowing out than in, your lake is going to dry up. Now, your task is to keep that lake full and thriving. Understanding your finances means knowing exactly how much water is flowing in and out. It's about tracking your income and expenses to the last drop, because in the world of finance, every drop counts. It's the daily coffee runs, the streaming subscriptions, the impromptu shopping sprees that can slowly drain your lake without you even realizing. Here's where budgeting comes into play. Think of it as a dam controlling the outflow of your lake. It helps you regulate your expenses, ensuring they never exceed your income. It's about setting boundaries for your spending and sticking to them. It's about distinguishing between your wants and needs and prioritizing the latter. Now you might be thinking, that sounds like a lot of work. Well, we're in the 21st century, folks. There are numerous financial management tools and apps out there designed to make this process a breeze. They can help you track your spending, set up budgets, and even give you real-time updates on your financial status. It's like having a personal finance advisor in your pocket. But remember, these tools are just aids. The real change comes from within you. It's about developing a mindset of fiscal responsibility and discipline. It's about making informed decisions that will benefit your financial health in the long run. So start today. Start tracking your income and expenses. Start budgeting. Start using those financial management tools. Because the sooner you understand your finances, the sooner you can stop living paycheck to paycheck. Remember, knowledge is power. And in this case, the power to change your financial situation. Now that you've got a handle on your finances, it's time to cut costs wherever possible. You see, the journey towards financial freedom is not just about earning more, it's equally about spending wisely and saving effectively. Let's start by taking a look at unnecessary expenditures. These are the little things that we often overlook but can add up to a significant amount over time. A daily cup of coffee from a cafe, a monthly subscription to a magazine you barely read, or even an expensive gym membership when you can exercise at home or in a park. Reflect on your spending habits and ask yourself, is this purchase necessary? Can I live without it? If the answer is yes, you might want to consider cutting it off. Next, let's talk about shopping smarter. This doesn't mean you have to stop buying things altogether. Instead, it's about being more mindful of what you buy and when you buy it. For instance, buying in bulk can often save you money in the long run. Look out for sales and discounts, but remember, it's not a bargain if you don't need it. Similarly, compare prices before making a purchase. In this digital age, there are countless apps and websites that can help you find the best deals. Lastly, consider cutting back on luxury items. Yes, we all deserve to treat ourselves from time to time, but it's important to keep it in moderation. If you're buying high-end products or dining at fancy restaurants every week, you might want to reconsider. Remember, the goal is to live within your means. This doesn't mean you have to give up on good things in life. It's about finding a balance and making smarter choices. You see, cutting costs and saving is not about depriving yourself of all the pleasures of life. It's about making conscious decisions and prioritizing your financial health. It's about understanding the difference between wants and needs. And most importantly, it's about taking control of your financial future. Every penny saved is a step closer to financial freedom. So start today, start now. Every small step counts, and before you know it, you'll be well on your way to breaking the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. While saving is crucial, generating additional income can fast-track your journey to financial independence. Indeed, it is not always about how much you save, but also about how much you earn. Let's delve into some strategies to boost your income and accelerate your escape from the paycheck to paycheck cycle. One of the most straightforward ways to generate extra income is to take on a part-time job. It could be anything, from working at a local cafe over the weekend to taking on a night shift at a convenience store. Yes, it might mean sacrificing some of your free time, but remember, it's a temporary sacrifice for long-term financial stability. Now, if traditional part-time jobs aren't your thing, you might consider freelancing. Do you have a knack for graphic design? Are you a wizard with words? Or perhaps you're a whiz at web development? The world is your oyster. Websites like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer are brimming with opportunities. You can work on your own terms, at your own pace, and often from the comfort of your own home. Another avenue to explore is the gig economy. Driving for Uber, delivering for Postmates, or renting out your spare room on Airbnb are all viable options. These platforms offer flexibility and can be a good fit if you're juggling other commitments. Let's not forget about selling unused items. That guitar gathering dust in the corner, the bicycle you haven't ridden in years, or the wardrobe of clothes you no longer wear, they're all potential sources of extra cash. Online marketplaces like eBay, Craigslist, or Facebook Marketplace can help you turn your clutter into cash. Lastly, consider investing. It might seem daunting, especially if you're new to it, but investing in stocks, bonds, or real estate can provide a significant income boost. Start small, educate yourself, and remember, investing is a long game. Remember, every bit of extra income helps. Each dollar earned is a step away from living paycheck to paycheck. So, go ahead, explore these options, and start building your financial independence today. Finally, let's talk about planning for the future. You see, the journey to financial independence doesn't stop at managing your current finances or generating additional income. It's also about looking ahead, laying the groundwork for a secure future. One of the key aspects of future planning is building an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and having a safety net can help you weather financial storms that may come your way. Whether it's a sudden job loss, an unexpected medical expense, or a major car repair, an emergency fund can provide the financial buffer you need. Next on the list is investing. This is where the magic happens. Investing allows you to grow your wealth over time, providing you with a source of income beyond your regular paycheck. The beauty of investing lies in the power of compound interest. In simple terms, compound interest is the interest you earn on both your original money and on the interest you continually accumulate. It's like a snowball that gets bigger and bigger as it rolls down a hill. And then there's retirement planning. The thought of retirement may feel far off, especially if you're in your 20s or 30s, but the sooner you start, the better off you'll be. Contributing to a retirement fund not only secures your golden years, but also allows you to take advantage of tax benefits now. Remember, future planning isn't about predicting every twist and turn that life may throw at you. It's about preparing yourself to navigate those bends with grace and resilience. It's about empowering yourself to make choices that align with your long-term goals and aspirations. And most importantly, future planning is about freeing yourself from the constant stress of living paycheck to paycheck. It's about building a life where your finances serve you, not the other way around. A secure future starts with planning today.